Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, it's always a great privilege to be coming to you from the home of football. We're at Wembley Stadium. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's England against the United States.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
The England first 11. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. Here's how it looks for the United States.
Yeah, the same formation and the same sort of game plan. This will all be about which individuals can get the better of their opponent. This will be a tough battle.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. And tidily played.
Oh, picks out the pass so well there.
Oh, tremendous vision. And options in the centre. And no worries for the goalkeeper. And that's great work to keep it in play. Mark Guehi. Now with James. Rodgers. Kane. A real opening now. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Dest. Pulisic. Playing with patience. Big chance. Oh, onto the woodwork. And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
So underway again, following a goal that made things level. Esri Konsa. And the keeper dealing with it. Now sending it in. And a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. He has teammates around him. It's a neat move. Trying his luck. Just can't get it past him.
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
James. Rogers. Could pose a threat on the counter. And Bellingham. Can they nudge in front? Oh, fully stretched. And he's fired over the corner. Has the strength to hang on to it. And a throw-in for the United States. Plenty of support here. Test. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Reece James. Rogers. And he stopped them in their tracks. Tyler Adams. Really good build-up, but no end product. Jordan Pickford. Konsa. Guehi. On to James. Saka. Now with Rogers. England using width to good effect here. Can they forge ahead? Ball by the post. Well, that's a sad end to the attack.
Well, they won't come closer than that, but they are creating chances, and surely a goal is coming.
Possession ceded by the USA. And teammates around him. Can he score? Oh, off the top of the crossbar.
Well, that's inches away from being the perfect finish, isn't it, Derek?
Rogers. Guehi. Reece James. Rice with it. Mark Guehi. Reece James. Well, made it look routine, but read it well.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Opportunity. And a goal! It is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Reece James. And look at this! The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as you can see again, Kane plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Now the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Kane. Now with Saka. Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack, this. Can they carve out a chance?
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Bellingham. Just the challenge that was required. Serginho Dest. Now, who can he play it to? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. James. Declan Rice. Kane. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Genuine chance. A great challenge, but not out of the woods. Through the middle. Now what can they do from here? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And he's fired over the corner. And the header just wide of the mark. Rodgers. On to Saka. Morgan Rodgers. Rice with it. Ezri Konsa. On to Rodgers. Declan Rice. Now with Rodgers. The cross is on. Still not clear. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. James. Oh, that's a looking pass. And wide of the mark in the end.
Yeah, decent effort, but didn't really worry the goalkeeper, did it?
Wasn't going to let it get through.
Well, that's how to defend in those situations.
Using space on the opposite flank now. Promising position, this. Real chance. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Bukayo Saka. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
Playing with patience. Declan Rice. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, straight into very safe hands. Routine for the goalkeeper. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. And the pass deftly cut out. James. Now with Saka. Happy to play keep ball, and why not?
Yeah, they're in complete control here.
Reece James. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point here at Wembley Stadium. Well, a really terrific outing from Harry Kane so far, truly making his presence felt.
Well, he's certainly tested the keeper. His creativity has been excellent, and of course he took his goal well.
So the ball moving again, the pendulum having already swung England's way. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? Morgan Rogers. Well, trying to place that one. Didn't get it quite right, though. Given away by England. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Anthony Gordon. Rice with it. Decent idea. Just the challenge that was required. Plenty of support here. Aronson. And failure to keep the ball by the United States. Bellingham. Promising move this from England. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. Well, for Christian Pulisic, the only way is up, surely. Hasn't been one of his better performances so far.
Well, as you can see, he just hasn't had enough touches in the key areas, and that's one of the reasons they're losing this game at the moment.
Anthony Gordon. And Bellingham. Oh, moving it nicely. Interception to snuff out the danger. And he has options available. Counter-attacking possibilities. Just fizzled out completely. This looks interesting. And that's pretty straightforward for the keeper. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Chris Richards. The ball back with England now. GEforce. Declan Rice. Attacking possibilities for England. Takes aim! That's great defending! Delivering it. Well, he couldn't pick out a teammate inside the box. Robinson. Adams. And the pass keeps them flowing. And the cross into the middle. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Anthony Gordon. Placed into the danger zone. And a solid stop there. So the corner played into the box. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And the shot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
Well, just listen to these fans. They believe a goal is coming here.
Let's see about the delivery. Tyler Adams. Robinson. And moving it forward. Well, disappointing end to the move. And penalised there. Chance to shoot. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Aronson. Robinson. Oh, good idea. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Jude Bellingham. It's Dan Burn. Bellingham. GEforce. England looking dangerous. Chance to cross. And no way through. Well, it's one pass after another. Simple for the keeper dealing with that long-range effort. Adams. Aronson. Good work from England to win it back. Bellingham. Possibilities for them to counter. Really annoying for them. Take advantage. And the chance slips away. Jude Bellingham. Interesting pass. Can he put it away? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And they will make the change now. Played over. Now what can they do from here? Stuck to third goal. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Determined defending. Good run, very much in control of the situation, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Anthony Gordon. Bellingham. Gordon. Oh, this looks useful. And the flag has gone up, offside. Well, can they be creative from here? And tidy hands from the goalkeeper there. Morgan Rogers. James. Room to roam on the wing for England. Can he put it in? And that's some goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And a fine tackle. Now what can England do from this position? Running free here. James. It's Dan Burn. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Could catch them on the break. Well, it broke down, alas. Morgan Rogers. Kane. Oh, genuine chance. In it goes! To increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. What have you made of this?
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Super pass. Magnificent reaction. Did well to clear it away.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
And England being afforded too much space. But nothing comes of it. Balogun. And on to McKennie. McKennie with the feed. Might finish. Oh, a goal to reduce the deficit. My goodness, that gets the pot boiling. It's not over yet.
Well, as the replay makes it look so easy. A drop of the shoulder and he's beyond the keeper. Excellent goal from him.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Anthony Gordon. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. Clever defending. Pulisic. Tanner Tessman. And passing it well. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Oh, a good diving save. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Delivering it. And the goalkeeper really exuding confidence. Byrne. Kane. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
There wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
As usual, Harry Kane, difficult to defend against. What did you make of what he actually did out there on the pitch?
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.